wouldn't. I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So good, so good.
You guys gotta remember, I have to go to work tomorrow. There's people in that corporate complex that are watching these videos, watching me dance in my kitchen. The things that I will do for you. But in all actuality, the only thing I'm really embarrassed about is I did all that without having any caffeine in my system. I just, for some reason, thought that that would be a good way to start the video. So welcome to the video. Thanks for being here. I've been getting some feedback on my food challenge videos. People saying that they're getting a little bit redundant and a little boring. And I agree with you. I think that maybe we need to take a break from those. I don't know if I'm saying, I mean, maybe forever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
Forever.
Okay, maybe not forever, but I feel like videos like this are going to help you out a lot more than me just shoving food in my face all the time, especially because I know most people right now are dieting, trying to get all shredded and stuff for the summer. So this video is going to be what I would consider the perfect cheat day if you're cutting and you want to minimize fat gain as much as possible. The first thing that I would do is I would put off eating as long as possible. It's like 10:30, 11 o'clock, I haven't had anything. I have had 1 cup of decaf coffee because I'm slightly obsessed with Prolific, so I try to limit my caffeine intake, but I will say regular coffee will be much better to suppress your appetite. I do add a little bit of PS in there just to get some added protein. You don't have to use much at all, but I'm telling you, just the tiniest amount will make it taste so good. I love the vanilla and the snickerdoodle, and obviously the cafe as well. You know, I think the only thing that I like more than my first cup of coffee is my second cup of coffee. Really, this is kind of a modified version of intermittent fasting. You won't be completely fasted, but you'll just have a little bit of food. Now, if you're starving and you just can't handle it anymore, don't starve yourself, you know? That's just gonna create problems later on in the day. Have some food, right? But for me, it's not so bad because I'm used to it. And what I like to have kind of throughout the middle of the day, it's like going on 1 o'clock right now, just a protein bar. I like to get some protein and some fiber. So I'll have this, knock it out. And then this will probably be it until I'm getting ready to go to the gym. So you guys know the drill here. 3 scoops aminos, 2 scoops high volume, 2 scoops prolific, 1 30% link in description, and a partridge in a pear tree. Then I'll do 45 grams of puff wheat cereal. When I work out this late in the day, I do like to get some extra carbs in here. And then to that, I'll be adding 1 scoop of the cupcake protein powder as my milk. So after this, I'll kind of base it off feel. It's 2:30 right now, and usually this is just the right amount of food for me. But what you don't want to do is go into the gym hungry. You do not want to jeopardize your performance just so you can save calories for later. That is not the goal, but you do want to keep in mind that if your goal is fat loss, then you also don't want to go into too high of a surplus on a certain day. Feeling good, ready to hit the gym. Once I have this, I'll really be able to go crush it. But the one thing, I don't think I've ever shared this with you guys, and I don't know why, I never really thought about it, but I have a secret weapon that I have before every single workout on the weekend. I don't know why, but one of these little mini donuts before I go to the gym on the weekends just gives me the perfect level of like satisfaction and energy. Obviously, it's delicious. Just sits well in my stomach. It's not as good as a cookie, clearly, but it's just one of those, I guess, quirky pre-workout rituals.
I'm trapped in my conscious. My job is to fucking look out all these hundreds. Hit up the your pharmacists. They serve all the money, but shoot at your body. You shot at my body. This guy keep on falling, the drugs I keep calling. They keep picking up for me. And love me, I don't wanna buy, oh no. They won't keep me high, oh no. I'm trapped in my conscious.
I absolutely love Sunday afternoon workouts. You get to get hyped up off caffeine, you go into the gym, you hit something fancy like biceps or something like that, and then you reward yourself with some great food. Now, you don't have to do it like this. You can eat more in the beginning of the day if you like. I just like this method because I feel like it is kind of my reward at the end of the day, or not even a reward, just kind of something to look forward to. And also, I think that when people eat bad towards the beginning of the day, it kind of has that snowball effect, and they keep eating worse and worse, and before you know it, it just gets out of hand. So my suggestion would be go out, buy something that you really like, something that tastes good, but just be conscious of it, because if losing fat is your end goal, then you have to just kind of keep in the back of your mind that you could do some damage, put yourself back. Now, nothing you can't recover from, but I would also suggest that just don't track it unless you're competing or you have like a photo shoot or something. It's just a nice mental break. So I am here at Hothead Burrito. Not as good as Chipotle in my opinion, but I still love it. And I haven't been back here since Remington and I did that crazy 10-pound or 20-pound burrito challenge, whatever that thing was. I've never felt worse after a food challenge, but I'm guessing they'll probably still remember me in here.
Sour cream, cheese.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Trying to watch my figure this time.
I gotcha. You probably ate like 10,000 calories that day.
At least. So I was gonna head over there to get sushi, but they're closed for some reason. So I might have to actually go across the street to Kroger to get sushi. Not the best option, but it's better than nothing. First things first, eat your vegetables because they're freaking cool and they fill you up. It's just the best thing you can do for your body. Drink some water. I really like this carbonated water. That also helps fill me up. That way you're not going in absolutely starving. But here we are. You will probably notice a very common theme here, and that's pretty high carb, pretty relative high protein, and lower in fat. And the reason for that is because I feel like if you're in a caloric deficit, the best thing you can do is kind of raise your carbs, limit your fat intake, because that's where the calories really add up, and then you can kind of eat a lot of food, get satiated, feel good, all that jazz. I got sushi, I got a big old Hothead bowl, so here's the trick. You get it in a bowl because you get more food, and then I will wrap it up. I am so excited to eat, you don't even know.
I need your ears, I need your fears to disintegrate. I see the years, I see the tears, but put love in their place. I know it seems like sometimes the sunshine forgets to do its job, cause all you know is rain and pain, and the change just won't come off. Cause God doesn't feel so close anymore when your mind is so far.
Is saving macros for later in the day. So most people have their largest meal at night.
So if you're a big chip person, I personally am not, but this is your world, I'm just living in it. Maybe try something like this. These pop chips are fantastic because they're low in fat. This whole bag has like 350 calories, a lot better macros than the chips you'd get like Chipotle or something like that. But the one thing you gotta be careful of is a lot of this food is pretty high in sodium. So if you wake up the next day, you're a little bit heavier. Some of that's gonna be water retention. Some of it is just gonna be the overall food volume in your stomach, especially if you're eating later at night. But usually by like the third day after a big meal, then your weight kind of normalizes and you just feel better. So I haven't watched Better Call Saul in like 3 weekends now, and I forget what's even going on. This is why I hate TV, because I only watch it on Sundays when I do these videos, and then by the time it comes back around, I forget about it. But anyway, this is where you have to be brutally honest with yourself. If you're content, stop eating and go to bed, or do whatever you gotta do and just be happy that you're full, right? But if you still need more food, then I would say go for it. Again, if you're not in like competition prep or something, but just make sure that you're being truthful with yourself. There's a difference between you're able to eat and actually feeling like you need to eat, you know? So because I'm doing this video, of course I get to keep eating, but I could be good right there just with that amount of food. But I want to give you guys some more options here, and someone tagged me in this on Instagram just today, and I should have taken a screenshot, so I apologize, I forget who it was. But you can do some pretty cool things with waffles. So as you can see here, we have one savory, one sweet, both very low in calorie, and both pretty delicious, honestly. I'm impressed with these. So I was really hoping to be a little bit more original here. I know you guys see this in almost every single video, but it does not matter what your goals are. If you can get Halo Top, it is worth it. But I do know some people either can't find it or they don't want to pay for it. It's a little bit more on the pricey side. But every grocery store that I've been to, at least in the United States, has something like this, some low-fat type of ice cream. It doesn't taste as good as the full-fat stuff. It's not like Ben & Jerry's, but to me, I still love it. I guarantee you somebody watching this video is now craving graham crackers and milk. It's one of the best combinations of all time, but I always forget about it. That's how we're gonna end the video. I apologize, I know this was a lot of talking. I did try to make this a little bit more educational, and this would be, I guess, my perfect cheat day if I was trying to minimize fat gain. And I think you guys, if you utilize a similar strategy, you'll be just fine. At the end of the day, it's not that serious. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That is pretty awesome. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. That really does help me out a lot. Feel free to click on the videos to the side of my head, hang out with me a little bit longer, and I look forward to talking to you guys next time.
Sugar and spice.